There is a doomsday scenario brewing in Buffalo that nobody's talking about, and you need to hear about it. And this scenario is where the Buffalo Bills get the 1 seed, they get home field advantage, and they end up in the AFC Championship, which, hear me out, a lot of people don't know this. The Bills, this is the last season playing in Highmark Stadium, the iconic outdoor venue in Buffalo, one of the most iconic stadiums in the NFL, up there with the Packers Stadium, up there with Jerry's World in Dallas. I guess it's technically Fort Worth, but anyways, Bills' last game, as of right now, is going to be in the regular season. But assuming they make the playoffs, the last game that they play will be in whichever game they lose, or if they win the AFC Championship, then it'll be in that game. Buffalo Bills 1 seed, home field advantage. They win their divisional round game, and they are hosting the AFC Championship in Buffalo in the final game, win or lose. If they win the game, they go to the Super Bowl, the stadium gets blown up. If they lose the game, they go home, stadium gets blown up. And what would be a more fitting team to play in the final game in Highmark Stadium than the wild card Kansas City Chiefs? Look, Buffalo, we know, they're 2-0. They've got the tiebreaker over the Ravens. They've got an easy division, an easy schedule. They look to be the 1 seed. Anything could happen, but they look to be the 1 seed, which means all they need to do is win the divisional round, and then they're in the AFC Championship hosting in Highmark. Kansas City Chiefs aspect of this. Look, they're 0-2. They've got the Ravens coming up. There's a good chance they're 1-3 with 2 or 3 games back from the Chargers. The Ravens have tiebreakers over them. The Chargers have tiebreakers over them. It's not looking good for the Chiefs to win the division. But we know Mahomes is going to be in the playoffs. There's a good chance the Kansas City Chiefs are a 5th seed or potentially a 6th seed. And all that needs to happen, if the Chiefs win their first round matchup, the Chiefs are the 5th seed, they end up playing the AFC South winner, which is that Jacksonville, is that Indianapolis. The Chiefs will take care of business there. The Chiefs would need the 6th or the 7th seed to win, because if the Chiefs are the worst team, and I put worst in quotes because it's just based on seeding, if the Chiefs win their matchup, but then the 2 and the 3 seed, which would probably be the Ravens, and then the Chargers win, well, then the Chiefs would play Buffalo in the divisional round, which would still be box office, but I'm specifically talking about the game Mahomes goes into Buffalo in the final game. So we would need the 2 or the 3 seed in the AFC, the Ravens or the Chargers, to lose. And then the Chiefs would play the winner of, if the Ravens or Chargers win. Let's say it's the Chiefs and the Ravens play. And then one of the wildcard teams, let's just say it's the Steelers win. Steelers were going to Buffalo. The Bills would beat them in the divisional round. The Chiefs would beat the Ravens. And then we'd have wildcard Patrick Mahomes, who is 9-8, 10-7, in Buffalo as 5.5-point dogs. And I think we all know what would happen then. I'm not making a prediction, but I think we all know what would happen then. The pressure, it would probably be the most viewed game of all time. It might even compete with, I'm excluding Super Bowls, but it might compete with some Super Bowls. I mean, the tickets for that game, you won't be able to get into the nosebleeds for under $1,000. You won't be able to be in the zip code of Buffalo for under $100. I mean, that game, it would be the biggest thing in Buffalo. I mean, the crime rate, you'd need police monitoring that game, because if the Bills lose, especially if Mahomes leads a comeback, it would be insane. I mean, look, there's a lot of demons that Josh Allen's got to get off his back. 0-4 against Mahomes in the playoffs. Imagine they get the 1 seed. They go 14-3. The Chiefs are a measly 9-8. The Bills beat them because the Bills play them in the regular season, so the Bills beat them again in the regular season. Josh Allen gets MVP again. They're the 1 seed. They dominate their divisional round matchup. The Chiefs barely get by, and there the Chiefs are. 1 game away from making it to the Super Bowl again.